This is a brief overview of the Pro-Active WMS application. You can quickly and easily create workflow definitions collaborating the efforts of human and system actors. A task can proceed through several steps, each executed by a human or a system actor. Pro-Active WMS allows you to automatically initiate workflows upon a trigger, such as the receipt of an email message containing details of work to be performed. It will also integrate with your Media Asset Manager. For this demonstration, we will create two processes: transcoding, which is mostly automated, and transcription, which is manual. The workflow creation is very straightforward, as you can see. While defining the workflow, we configure the step involved and the respective action responsibility roles. The operational parameters for transcoding, such as video formats, codecs and compression quality, are specified at the time of initiating the process. We will see how that is done in a minute. Among the features are ability to link actors to user roles and defining entry and exit criteria for each step in the form of simple conditions. Complex condition support is provided via JavaScript functions. The workflow definition can be directly deployed to the server with a single click. The transcoding step has two possible outcomes, each leading to different execution paths. If the process fails, the process will stop and someone will need to reinitiate it. If it succeeds, a review step will follow and the reviewer can decide final state of the process, success or failure. The process definition has a single starting point but may have multiple terminal points. The terminal stages in the definitions are marked by checking the terminal box. We will now add the definition of the transcription process, which is much simpler, having only one step and resulting in a success or failure state. Two workflow paths can share same steps, as in this case the success terminal stage for both processes is the same. We will create a new failure terminal stage for the transcription process to distinguish it from the failure of the transcoding process. Once the workflow graph has been created, we add actors to each step. The actor specification is either a named resource, a workflow queue, or the system queue. The queues allow efficient management of the process execution. Multiple resources could be deployed to servicing each queue. The system queue is automatically processed by the system. While editing the workflow definition, the step, resources and the connections can be freely deleted and recreated. This is the final form of our workflow definition. We have removed some unnecessary steps and simplified it. Our demo definition is ready and only needs to be deployed to the server. Now we come to the web application that hosts the workflow. The workflow teams are organized into projects and each project has a manager and team roles. A project resource could be in multiple roles and the roles are linked to the queues. We begin by opening the Media Assets page, where we can see the media assets and their attributes. We can trigger a process on an asset from here. The processes can also be initiated from an external trigger, such as an email message. Let us create a transcoding process instance. When the process is selected, Pro-Active WMS prompts for the necessary input parameters. We provide the inputs and the system automatically sets the target workflow queue where it will be placed. We simply save and the workflow instance is created. Now let us create another process instance, transcription. This time, the language of the clip is already available and this process requires no inputs. So this one is easy to create. When the form is closed, we return to the list of process instances corresponding to that media asset. Now let us look at the workflow management console. From the menu, select Workflow Tasks. Then select the queue you want to look at or simply leave the default, which is all queues. From this panel, you can see the state of all process instances that are active and, if you are a manager of the team, you can make changes to step assignments. You have been viewing an overview of the Pro-Active WMS application. Thank you for your time.